NGOs. So how did I arrive here? Last month, I was selected as one of the Norwegian finalists for the Singularity summer camp. I don't know if you heard about Singularity, but it is a program in the US where you take people with good ideas to use exponential technologies to solve global grand challenges. I will repeat that later. So I have to come up with an idea to present not only my profile, but also something. So that's how I end up in front of this jury of the X Prize Foundation, Anita Tron from Innovation Norge, and also the vice president of DNB. So this is what I will present today. I didn't win, so I'm not going to Silicon Valley this summer, but I got very good feedback from the audience. Actually, some people started to put me in contact with bankers in the US, and I was like, hey guys, this is just an idea. So there is nothing more than that, so that's what I will present to you. So as I started, then for me, there's never been a more exciting time to be alive. And why? It's because, as we have heard today several times, there is a combination of technologies that are becoming right now into the market. Some of them biotech, neurotech, nanotech, blockchain, 3D printing, so on. The cool thing is that we can actually use these technologies to solve global grand challenges that are affecting billions of people every day. So at Singularity, they ask you to be very disruptive and think big. So I thought, okay, can I solve everything at the same time? Okay, once we have a problem and we have a technology that we want to, once we have identify a problem and a technological solution that can fit it, and this is sort of a network because biotech can solve water, but also ICT maybe solve water and the other way around. You can also have like one technology on neurotech that can solve 2 or 3 problems. So in this network, when everything is mature, what we want is to create a marketplace and to scale up finance. So I got the idea a little bit from GE, General Electric Capital, because that's the way they have a scale industrial technology. So I find finance very interesting because banking is not an industry that has been really disrupted yet. Maybe after this workshop it starts a little bit more. At the same time, as I said, we have blockchain, which is on the very early days, but it has a lot of potential. And for me, where it was interesting is that we have, for instance, a lot of money in fiscal paradise. This money is doing bad, and I believe that money in fiscal paradise will be worthless in some few years. I hope. Also, in climate change, many of the assets that are invested in oil and gas and coal will be worthless in just a few years, and not because of regulations, but also because of technology. So for me, this is really an incredible investment opportunity. We need to sift a lot of funds and money and investment from the bad to the good, from the old to the new. So how can we be part of this fantastic opportunity? So, okay, I say I want to disrupt banking to get access to this opportunity, but if I want to disrupt banking, create a bank. This is more or less what you hear in Silicon Valley and stuff like that, right? What I should is to create a platform. So you enter into a market with something that people, they don't think is a competitor. You build a platform, you build the volume, and then suddenly you disrupt the market. So I thought, okay, let's create Verden, which is like Verden, but it's not here. First marketplace for exponential technologies solving grand challenges. Some of you may, okay, good, but is just eBay on steroids or exponential? It's just like Amazon? Well, yes, a little bit, because you can buy your DNA reader or Bluetooth-enabled smart tooth in just a few years. Very cool stuff is coming into the market. But the point is not you as a one person buying one product. What the platform wants to create is to leverage the power of people to access solutions. So many people, for instance, can tag themselves with water. This can be qualitative and quantitative data. Geotag themselves in squares of 3 by 3 meters all over the earth. So you have a globe of needs. These can be accessed by entrepreneurs, and then they can propose solutions to communities, councils, or governments. Actually, communities is very cool because people with blockchain, for instance, they can create communities and access like smart contracts with the technological suppliers. so that they can agree on terms, deliver technology, and possibly the livelihoods of these people improves, so they can also pay more taxes and increase economic turnover. The cool thing of this is, okay, this is more or less how we want to scale up the solutions. But how we build a business around it. So for me, the interesting thing is that this platform actually disrupts several businesses. One of is aid is actually business in a way. As Burak said at the first presentation, a lot of the aid it's lost today on admin and transaction fees. 30%, Burak said, I know that sometimes it's even 70% of what you donate never arrives to the person. So how can we solve that? So I think that blockchain can facilitate the deployment of aid because it goes directly to technology that solves the solution. Also, it can fight the corruption on the government side. It enables the transparency on the use of these funds. And also the funds can be locked until the solutions are deployed. Also, you can track how many people is actually receiving this technology, which today we don't know. The platform can also disrupt pension funds. Pension funds require low risk, so you can also target all of the portfolio of health projects around. It's not like crowdfunding that you invest on one. You invest on 1,000. It's de-risked through thousands of projects, and you are giving it to a company and to an institution or a community of a lot of people. So the risk goes lower. Through blockchain, we can easily split these funds through the thousands of projects. We can trace them, and also it enables trust between the technological supplier and the institution itself. And also the platform can disrupt venture capital. Why? Because in the platform, we are going to have a lot of startups, not like 10 from a venture capital fund, but hundreds or even 1,000 for each of the exponential lines. So you can invest directly on biotech, and your money will be de-risked through the entire biotech through machine learning. And also, you can always track where your money is invested in this venture capital arm. Also, you can also track how the startup is using the money, and so investors can also overview the type of operations that the startup and if they are cost efficient or not. So this is the two things that it's really creating this platform is a marketplace for startups and users where they can access to the needs of the customers and also access to the finance. And at the same time, I made a mock-up of an app that I have on my phone. So you can actually invest directly on the three ways that I explained. You can invest directly on aid or pension on equity. So this is for investors, but for normal people like us that wants to use blockchain for investment purposes. So yeah, this is Verdant, a blockchain-backed platform to save the world. And this is just an idea, it's not a startup or anything. But I hope you have liked, and I thought it was fresh and short. So thank you very much. You can contact me anytime. Yes, thank you. Tusen takk.